Hello everyone, this is iMechLord, and today is cause for celebration because today is the release of the new Gold Rush World, which comes with an embarrassment of riches. We got 2 new Rush mini boxes and 2 Rush structure decks, but first I have to collect a bunch of freebies, and apparently I also need to collect the 10 rush cards in order to update the new world. What are these? Oh, these are to customize your cards, I reckon. Cool. Dark Magician. Yup, that looks kinda neat. That looks kinda neat. Another 1,000 gems, thank you very much. Ancient Gear Golem. One of my favorite cards of all time, now in Rush. Probably one of the best legend cards out there, if not the best in terms of raw stats. There's not much that can beat over this guy given in defense position. So that's pretty cool. And a choice ticket, but I don't really need those. Alright. So cool, I don't care about Chronicle cards. What I do care about is free stuff. So I'm just gonna get one of each of the free stuff and talk about it. So the hero structure deck, first and foremost. We don't have a lot of hero cards just yet. The best cards you're getting are Flame Wingman and Rising Hero Tantulum, which it's not a bad card. I don't know if that's going to be enough to make heroes meta for the time being, especially considering your boss monster is basically a 2100 attack, which is kind of low. And you have to play these two, which aren't all that great. But it's hero, so who cares? You know, it's still a pretty fun deck to play with. So I mean, it's free stuff. I'd be stupid not to get one, right? So there we go. Wow, look at all of these cool cards. Got this one in glossy too. This one is actually pretty good. This one is a really good way to like get a potential massive advantage over your opponents by potentially drawing up to 2 cards, which is really good, I've been told. Now for the other structure deck, the Galaxy-centric one, with the strongest non-legend level 4 monster in the game. And this guy, who is, it looks pretty good. This guy looks actually pretty decent. Yeah, for aggro piles. I don't know if it's straight up better than Dragius, but it does probably compete with like not necessarily Blue Eyes Bright Dragon. I still think Blue Eyes Bright is better. This guy is pretty cool. It allows you to retrieve the Greystorm Reverie. I thought it was another name. A Greystorm Reverie, and then become 2 tributes for the summon of that monster. So the basic strategy of this deck. There's a bunch of more stuff, a bunch of Galaxy cards. This guy protects against traps. The rest is not particularly worth noticing. This is a level 7 monster, which is important because we got a bunch of level 7 support cards in the newest things. I'm just gonna get one copy of this as well. I'm not sure if this is going to be better than Heroes for the time being, but I feel like it might be. It might be better than Heroes. A little bit of pause with some speed stuff with the anniversary box which contain alternate artworks. Okay, this one is really sick. I'm not like particularly a huge fan of like alt artworks. I don't see the point of them. This one looks super cool. This one not great. This one is amazing. This one is really cool, but it doesn't really look like Firewall anymore. And of course, this is the one that everyone wants. I don't think it's particularly cool or interesting. It's the free stuff. I have 3 copies of all of... Wait, do I have 3 copies of all of these cards? I only have 1 copy of Masterful Sunmu, because I don't want to play Ancient Warriors. And none of the Life Twins, because I don't want to play Life Twins. So there's not really anything that I'm looking into. Oh, maybe the Irrational Incarnation being there would be a decent pull for Shadows, considering I only have 2 beasts. So yeah, let's see what I get. Free stuff, always a good thing. Cool, we got a that's like my 3rd Galtae or something, maybe 4th. Really not something I was looking into. Trade-in, of course, I have already 3 copies of, so that's another disappointment. Another trade-in, just as I was talking about how trading is a disappointment. It's cool. This could be good though, and it's an Orcust Alpora, which again, I already have several copies of. Oh, here's the Masterful Sunmu for a deck that I'm never gonna play. Heeb, and this is nothing. Alright, I can't complain too much, it's all free stuff. You know, I don't particularly care for how that works. That's my third Galatea actually. So that was not as bad as I'd make it be. There's having 3 Galatea. You never know. It could come up someday. You never know. Back to the rush stuff with the first of the 2 mini boxes, Fusion of Revolution, with the cover card being Cyber Hand Dragon and a bunch of Cyber Dragon supports. Cyber Twin is pretty good. This is not Cyber Dragon support card. I'm looking for Cyber Dragon Searcher. Where is it? There we go. Cyber Search Dragon rather. Which is a really strong card that is pretty easy to summon. It's 2400 attack body, which not negligible, and also allows you to special summon Cyber Dragon for even more extension, including the what's the thing called? Cyber Assault Dragon, maybe I think it is in the bundle. We're gonna take a look at it later. What is this? Dragon's Fortitude? Oh, that's a pretty cool battle trap, huh? Attack roll the level of 1 dragon type monster in graveyard. So that's 800 attack, potentially if you shuffle a level 8. I don't think this deserves being limited to 1, but I understand why they would do it. Are there any good staples? 25 cards in hand, and then you get a bunch of life points. So that's not the worst card out there. I'm not sure if it's good. You cannot use face down monster for tribute summon, they can just flip them. And then a bunch of other cards that I'm too lazy to properly read for the moment. There's a bunch of fusion monsters. So Swordsbond of Rockstar, I assume, is one of these cards in the box. I think it's this one. Yep, there it is. And the fusion monsters all have like unique typings, well, except Cyber and Dragon because it's too precious. But Magical Knight, that's like a unique type that doesn't exist other than this card specifically, and maybe some other fusion monsters. And you get some multi-choice effect, which is pretty cool. You get to choose which one you would rather have. It's a pretty strong beta. Holy shit, this can potentially end games. Hyper Strike Dragon Dragiastar F with the dragon, which I think is... Where's the dragon? There it is, the dragon. You know, fusion materials, it's a really good card, it's a really mediocre card. But why not? You know, High Dragon. That's a cool type. Yeah, no, these are pretty interesting cards. I'm not sure if they're worth building around or if they're going to be good. We're getting a bunch of scales with this update too, aren't we? Maybe this is worth taking a look at. Imaginary Actor. Yeah, this is probably the more interesting. Where's Imaginary Actor? Serpater, Sworddancer, Imaginary Actor. There he is. That's a really goofy looking guy. I love him. But yeah, a bunch of fusion monsters. You know, and then some more classic ones. Cyber Twin Dragon, of course, a really good game ender. Necroman the Third, which I don't think anyone's going to play because it is, unfortunately, limited 3. And that's means it's competing with a lot of other good cards. The Star Dragon. I'm just going to get my free stuff and then I'm going to talk about what I pull. 10 packs and a free UR, please. Alright, up to a good start. I got the guy that I just talked shit about, so that's classic. Aerosorcerer. Yeah, we get each of the level 4 1500 attack spellcaster attributes with this, so that's pretty cool. The Star Dragon. This card loses 500 attack, and then you make your opponent lose 1000 attack. It's basically... yeah, sure. Why not? Imaginary Actor, but I should have read this card. Serpainter, that's a really cute looking dragon. The Power Up. Alright, it's a decent way to shuffle resources back into the deck. Bubbleman is not too important in this stage of Rush Duels. It doesn't really do much. For the time being, Metarion Feature-Star! Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. Changes battle positions, or destroys dragon-type monsters, which, you never know, that could come up. Also, pretty strong stats. I like that the fusions are, the fusion is level 9, so it goes over stuff like, Slime, for instance. I think that's really cool. Imaginary Arc Turbo, okay, so what does it do? Hey, it's an attack boost, okay. And then, some more stuff. Alright, not too shabby. What's my guaranteed UR? It's 7's Paladin. Alright, I'll take it. Is this level 9 or is it level 10, level 9, level 9, level 8, and level 8. And now for the other main box, which contains it's more like centered about around the Go Rush anime with like all of the ace monsters of the main protagonists. I haven't watched Go Rush, by the way, so I'm just talking out of my ass here. Galactica Oblivion, Fight for the Light, Good Night. That's really funny. Pretty strong stats. It's a vanilla, but this card's no, which one is it? The card that supports the like level 7 vanillas. I can find it. It's fine. It's probably not in this box, or maybe it is. It's probably not in this box. I'm getting not focused anymore. Joint Tech Rex. Also pretty good stats. It gets to pop back row. This is pretty strong in aggro powers, I feel, maybe. Blue Fang Burst Dragon. Wasn't this called Bluetooth Dragon? I guess this was maybe a joke that didn't translate properly. Anyway, destroys a bunch of stuff. Wow, that's pretty cool. Secret Order. Yeah, that's level 7 support. Level 7 normal monster support. That's pretty cool. That's a really strong card, actually, because you can bring this out. You can bring the other level 7 from the structure deck. That way opened. And a bunch of Galaxy support. Which, all of it's pretty interesting. Some machine support as well. This guy's a really funny guy. I don't know if this card is... cares about Earth attribute monsters. Maybe this is the deck that you want to play the Chimera thing from the Cyber Dragon structure deck in. Hacking Dragon. And then a bunch of other cards. What was this that was limited to? 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard with 1 face-up beast-type normal monster in your field. Can make up to 3 attack on monsters. You have Princess of the Flock, Miss Mutton. Wow. What's Princess of the Flock, Miss Mutton? What's a... Oh god, we got the... That's an Executee. Oh shoot. I know this deck was like really good Executees. Really good in the TCG. In the Rush Duel TCG, rather. Is that all we're getting? Oh, there's Princess of the Flock. Ah, she's a normal monster. And then, yeah, there's a bunch of Beast-type support. Why is there an Executee there? Are we getting more Executees? I'll just open my 10 free packs and see what else we're getting. And then I'll talk about that instead. Alright, Woolly Wonderland Ground Mode. That's amazing. App Lizard. That's also pretty cool. 1500 attack Dragon. Universe DEA. DIA? I don't know what that means. Ooh. Okay. Pretty strong cards. There's a bunch of good Galaxy cards. It's probably a very playable deck that you can make out of this. Carpendra, I love the look of these guys. Executee, is this the only Executee in the game at the moment? I'm gonna have to check. Galactica Force, finally, wow! A Prismatic Secret Order. Yup. Not too shabby, not too shabby. What's the best normal level 7 monster that you can get? Maybe this is playable in with Dark Magician as your legend, right? I don't know, it's pretty good, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna read the rest of these cards later. Yay. Nothing too fantastic other than this. Yep, Jointech Triceratops is a pretty funny card. Alright, that's pretty dope. Executee for me, I think, is the only Executee in the game. There would have been others in this box otherwise. What is this? That's a normal monster. There was a spell that caught my attention. Galactica Force. Oh, that was in the structure deck as well. Alright. No, that's a potentially really strong boost. That's potentially 900 for all monsters you control. Maybe this is worth playing. Maybe this is worth playing, and then a bunch of Coolio cards. And what is this? Wow, holy shit, that's really strong. Yeah, this is the one that's limited one. Okay, that makes sense. And Jointech Rex! Alright! That's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. This is really neat. There's also 2 bundles, one for Fusion of Revolution. Oh, they're both for Fusion of Revolution. Oh, that's kinda disappointing, actually. Because I would have been interested in the other box as well. I'm probably not gonna have enough gems to make it work, but Cyber Assault Dragon, really strong card. You probably need it to play Cyber Dragons. And yeah, I'm gonna get those later. For now, I have done everything that I needed to do, so I can finally unlock the Go Rush world. Yes! Gimme, 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 gimme. Yes, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna read that later. This doesn't make very interesting video content. And as far as I'm concerned, this might be it for the video. I'm gonna spend the rest of my day farming and raising my guys level up, and then you can probably expect some videos on the text of this new Rush format. There's probably gonna be one on Cyber Dragons, another one on Heroes. There's probably tons of content coming in October 2024 for you all to enjoy. Rush dueling is probably the best way to duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! As a whole, especially in Duel Links, because... Alright, that's a really funny line. I'm going to end this on that. I'm not going to spoil anything for the rest of you that haven't been able to get into the game yet, although by the time I upload this video, I hope that you will. I just noticed that I put my microphone way over there instead of in front of me, because I have this bowl of cereal that I was eating breakfast while waiting to connect into Duel Links, and if I have to redo the audio for this entire video, I'm going to be mad. So I'm just not going to do that. I am going to end the video, however. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy Go Rush, the new Go Rush world. Take care, everyone. I will see you all the next time.